Hello guys. As you can see, I made another survey on my channel, where I asked you if you would have liked to see how to create a peep kick, or a Sefa kick. And the Sefa kick won. So today I'm going to show you how to create a Sefa kick. First of all, I added a fruity soft clipper on the master with these settings, and put the BPM on 200, since they are the standard BPM for a frenchcore track. Now, let's go through the punch elements. This is the mid punch. This is the bass punch. And this is the click punch. All the elements together sound like this. To make the mid punch, I used a default FL Studio kick sample. I put a fruity squeeze with these settings to kinda make the sample a bit distorted. Then, I added an EQ to cut the low frequencies and boost a lot the mid ones. Then, I added a fruity fast dist to distort the punch even more. Then, I added an OTT with these settings to compress the punch and make it more powerful. Then, I added an EQ to cut some annoying frequencies and boost the mid frequencies a little bit. And finally, I added a fruity soft clipper. Honestly, I don't remember why. To create the bass punch, I used another default FL Studio kick sample. And I cut it to make it sound like this. Then I added a fruity blood overdrive with these settings to kinda enhance the bass. And finally, I added an EQ to cut from low mid to treble frequencies and to boost the bass frequencies a bit. I also did some changes. I created a volume and pitch automation clip to make the punch more punchy. It makes it punchy because the pitch of the bass goes from up to down. To create the click punch, I used a really punchy kick and turned the pogo knob up to make it even more punchy. And finally, I simply added an EQ to cut the low frequencies. And I cut it to make it sound like this. Now, let's see how I made the tail. Sefa uses tails with a kinda heavy crispy distortion, and he puts it in only half of the kick. Here's how it sounds like. To make the tail I used Basmerda with the preset Next Millennium kick. Then I modified the preset by doing these things. First, I disabled the pitch envelope which makes the kick punch at each note you play, just because I am working on a tail and not on a full kick. Then, I disabled the first and the second oscillator, and changed the third oscillator waveform from user 2 to user 4, just because it sounded better on the tail. I really recommend you guys to use this beautiful plugin though. It's totally free, and it helps you to find a good tail character for your hardstyle kick. I'll leave the link in the description so that you can download it without searching it, only for the lazy people, lol. Now, back to the tail. I made a volume automation clip to make it sound only half of the kick. I also added some effects, a fruity fast dist to make the tail even more crispy. And finally, an EQ to boost a lot the low frequencies, and the mid frequencies as well. We finally finished the kick. Here's how it sounds like. For me, it's pretty similar to a Sefa kick, but now, let's see how it sounds on a track.
DEFCON 1.
Thank you for watching the video. If this tutorial was useful, please leave a like, and if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications. It's not over yet, because I wanted to announce my new Discord server. I'll leave the invite link in the description if you want to join. Oh, and also, don't forget to write in the comments, how much would you rate this kick from a scale that goes from 0 to 10.